Jack readily admits that the pandemic drastically affected the completion of Bleachers' new album. Ensconced in New York, he couldn't go many places last year and started to worry if he would ever be able to play live again. Or at least the way he prefers a Bleachers concert to unfold, with everyone very sweaty and on top of each other. But the Grammy-winning super producer, long ago a fun, who routinely bounces into new projects, whether with Taylor Swift, St. Vincent or Lord, harnessed that worry and frustration, and, at some points, joy, and corralled his Bleachers bandmates into a room. What we were feeling could only come from this once-in-a-lifetime experience of the pandemic, tells USA Today. That feeling became a character on the album. That was the thing pushing me through, and it changed the context of everything and made the album a very joyful one. That album, Take the Sadness Out of Saturday Night, Out Friday, explores what calls unearned hope. Musically, there are threads from some of Bleachers' infectious hits, I Wanna Get Better, Don't Take the Money, but the band's previously deep 80s vibe is expanded with a new ruggedness. Whether it's the etherealness of Chinatown, featuring fellow New Jersey mainstay Bruce Springsteen, the Devo meets Talking Heads score Can Stop Making This Hurt, or the ping-ponging guitar and saxophone in How Dare You Want More, the album is an ideal representation of restless creativity. We discussed some of the songs with, and here's what he had to say. I was really struggling with that song. I didn't know what to do with it because I was deeply intent on it being this intro/overture. The song is a little micropiece of the whole album, with that theme of unearned hope and tearing an apartment apart and starting over, and then out of nowhere, inventing the future. Every time I did the song, it didn't land. Something was missing from it, and the thing that was missing was that Annie had the idea of moving in cello to create anxiety. The whole song is about this underlying anxiety, and the cello is that character, and it completely cut the song open for me. That was one of the most organic things. We were just sitting around playing each other records. I showed him the demo at his studio, so, being able to record, was right there. There wasn't a big conversation about it, and that's exactly how it works. I could have never written a song with Bruce in mind. The only way it works is with these organic moments. It's really just a love song. Some people thought that because Donald Trump was president number 45 that it was about him. But it has nothing to do with Trump, and it doesn't have a ton to do with 45 records. It's a quick passing moment. The big sentiment is, I'm still here. I think that song is a special one for the audience. It's the B-side to Chinatown, which is such a big statement that 45 became the dejected younger brother. Definitely. There is this quality I also hear in the Waterboys, Television, Dexy's Midnight Runners, like, is this band going to fly off the cliff? And I love it so much. I just relate to it so deeply, that feeling of what's going to happen? Are we going to make it through this song? And it's kind of like that feeling I've always felt with Bleachers, especially Live. What makes it so special to me? I would imagine it's what makes it special for our audience. We're just sort of chasing this thing when we're playing Live, and it's pretty unhinged and it can feel pretty wild. What if we zigzag along the lines a little? That's a big story of this album.